God has an urgent message for you today about a man from your past. You've been sensing that someone who once rejected you is planning to return to your life. And it's not just your imagination. It's a divine warning meant to protect your heart. God is alerting you that this man's intentions are not pure or genuine this time. He's coming back not because he realizes your worth, but because he needs something from you. This message comes with love to help you see through his false promises and protect yourself from being used again by someone who already showed you his true colors. As you hear these words, know that God sees this man's real motives for wanting to return. It's normal to feel hope or excitement when someone from your past reaches out. But remember that God is watching over your heart with care. This warning is your chance to build strong boundaries and turn potential heartbreak into wisdom. You're receiving this message because there's still time to prepare yourself mentally and spiritually. Even when second chances seem romantic or hopeful, trust that this warning is a blessing because knowing his true intentions protects you from repeated pain. His rejection of you was real and deliberate. His return is calculated and selfish. Don't let past feelings cloud your judgment about present red flags that God is showing you clearly. As you think about why he's coming back now, examine the timing and circumstances carefully. Just like a boomerang only returns when thrown with force, people often come back into your life when they need something, not when they've truly changed. His rejection was clear and purposeful. He made a choice to walk away from what you offered. Now his return is equally calculated, based on his current needs rather than genuine feelings for you. Hold on to yourself, worth, and the lessons you learned during his absence, but let go of false hope and old romantic feelings that cloud your judgment, just like you lock away precious jewelry in a treasure chest. Protect your heart from someone who already proved he doesn't value it. This divine warning isn't meant to make you bitter about love, but to transform your understanding of your own worth. Sometimes the most loving thing God can do is remind you that you deserve consistency, not convenience. You deserve someone who chooses you the first time, not someone who returns when other options disappear. The situation is more than just relationship drama. It's a spiritual test of how much you've grown since he left. It's a time for you to connect with your inner wisdom and show yourself how strong you've become. Face this challenge with a calm heart, knowing that real love doesn't operate through rejection and return cycles. There's a divine plan working in your love life, and sometimes that plan includes protecting you from the wrong person disguised as a second chance. His return might feel like an opportunity, but see it as a chance to demonstrate your spiritual growth. Every boundary you set becomes a lesson that makes you more discerning and authentic in love. When romantic situations feel confusing, reach out in prayer for clarity about people's true intentions. God is always here to give you wisdom, strength, and the ability to see through manipulation. In your prayers, you'll find the confidence you need to make decisions that honor your worth. Your relationship with God is your foundation for recognizing genuine love versus selfish convenience. Trust the spiritual growth that happened while he was gone. As we've discussed recognizing manipulation in romantic relationships, I'd like to help prepare you for future divine guidance about love as well. If these messages about protecting your heart resonate with your spirit, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to receive more spiritual warnings and blessings about relationships. Join our community of women learning to value themselves properly. Pay attention to the signs that confirm his motives are selfish rather than genuine. These aren't just coincidences. They are divine clues sent specially to protect your heart from manipulation. Notice the timing of his contact. Does it coincide with his breakups, job problems, or lonely periods? You might observe that he reaches out during his difficult times, but disappears when things improve for him. Watch for patterns like avoiding serious commitment conversations, keeping your renewed connection secret from others, or only contacting you late at night. These aren't accidents. They're sacred warnings, helping you recognize selfish behavior disguised as romantic interest. Trust your gut feelings about how his approach feels different from genuine love. That uncomfortable feeling in your stomach when he makes promises, the way your heart races with anxiety rather than joy when he contacts you, or the sense that something feels off despite his sweet words. That's God speaking through your intuition. When you notice yourself making excuses for his mixed signals, when friends express concern about his intentions, or when you feel the need to convince yourself he's changed, those are divine red flags. Your inner voice knows the difference between authentic love and convenient affection. Listen to it carefully and let it guide your responses. Remember, you're not the same person who experienced his rejection. God has been working in your life during his absence, building your strength and showing you your true value. You've grown spiritually, emotionally, and mentally since he walked away. This man is returning to someone completely different than who he left behind. God's protection surrounds your heart during this test of your boundaries. Around you stands a team of spiritual helpers guiding you toward the love you actually deserve. This warning about his return is confirmation of your increased worth. You've become someone worth manipulating, which means you've also become someone worth protecting. Divine love never rejects someone then returns with conditions and convenience. The universe supports your right to receive genuine, consistent love from someone who recognizes your value from the beginning. Your spiritual growth has attracted this test, and passing it opens the door for real love to enter. You deserve someone who chooses you confidently, not someone who returns because other options didn't work out. Honor the woman you've become by requiring the love she deserves. Divine timing, God's perfect clock, is working in your romantic life right now. When you receive this warning about his intentions before he fully approaches you, that's sacred timing protecting your heart. These moments show you're connected to God's plan for your love life, living in harmony with divine guidance even through relationship challenges. As these warning signs about his return become clearer, let them build your confidence in your spiritual discernment. Each confirmation shows you're being guided toward healthier love connections. Pay attention to these experiences and trust their message about his character. They aren't random romantic complications. They're part of a loving plan to prepare you for genuine partnership. Keep your heart open to divine messages about relationships. The more you recognize God's guidance in your love life, the clearer your path to real love becomes. This perfect timing shows you're ready for authentic love, which is why you're being protected from counterfeit versions. Trust that God's timing for your heart is always perfect, even when it means saying no to familiar faces. Just as you receive these divine messages about romantic protection, your support helps us continue sharing similar guidance with other women facing manipulation in relationships. A small super thanks of $5, $10, or $20 allows these important warnings to reach women who feel confused by mixed signals from men who once rejected them. Your support builds a community of women learning to recognize their worth. As you prepare to handle his return with wisdom, believe that setting boundaries can lead to amazing transformation in your love life. Just like a butterfly emerges stronger after time in the cocoon, your spirit has grown more beautiful during the painful period after his rejection. God arranges these relationship tests perfectly. Even when facing past hurts feels uncomfortable at first, focus on the inner strength you've developed because that quiet confidence is what attracts genuine love. When you stay true to your standards and keep your heart protected from manipulation, wonderful changes begin in your romantic life. Men you never thought would notice you start showing real interest. Every step you take toward honoring your worth brings you closer to the partner who will value you consistently. Stay authentic in your boundaries because your relationship with yourself determines the quality of love you'll accept. This situation with your past isn't about him at all. It's about you proving to yourself how much you've grown. The woman who gets rejected and the woman who sets boundaries are two completely different people. As you prepare to face his return with strength, make it a habit to say, "I deserve genuine, consistent love" every morning. Speak these words with complete belief in your heart. This simple practice builds a shield of self-respect around you that manipulation cannot penetrate. When he contacts you with sweet words or romantic promises, pause before responding. Use this time to quiet your mind and reconnect with the divine wisdom about your worth. Trust that God is working everything out for your highest good in love, and begin each day thanking him for protecting your heart from wrong connections. When you fill your thoughts with gratitude for your growth and faith in better love coming, you create space for miraculous relationships in your life. Practice saying no to situations that feel familiar but unhealthy. Your spiritual discernment about love is the key that unlocks authentic partnership. Remember that real love feels peaceful, not anxious. It feels secure, not uncertain. It feels chosen, not convenient. Let these truths guide every romantic decision you make from now forward. During this relationship challenge, you're not just protecting yourself personally, but also becoming someone who can help other women recognize their worth and love. This experience offers you a chance to show God's love by modeling healthy boundaries with men. Each day gives you new opportunities to strengthen your standards and share hope with women facing similar romantic confusion. As you pray for wisdom and connect with God about relationships, remember to reach out to trusted female friends who understand. Your courage to reject convenient love can inspire and encourage other women who might be accepting less than they deserve. Use your story to bring light to someone else's romantic darkness. Embrace each interaction as a chance to demonstrate self-respect, showing other women that it's possible to choose themselves over familiar comfort. In this journey of love, we grow stronger together as women, supporting each other through prayer and sisterhood, creating a community of females who refuse to settle for treatment that doesn't match their worth. Your standards become permission for others to raise theirs too. The situation with your past rejection fits perfectly into God's larger love story for your life. Every romantic experience, even painful ones, has been preparing you for your true partner who will never make you question your worth. God has been using this man's absence to show you the difference between convenience and genuine commitment. You're learning to wait for divine timing in love rather than accepting whatever shows up. When you feel lonely, understand that the right person won't reject you then return when it suits them. Authentic love chooses you consistently from the beginning. Build faith in God's perfect matchmaking plan, trusting that every closed door leads you closer to the right one opening. Your willingness to say no to wrong love demonstrates spiritual maturity that attracts right love. The universe rewards women who value themselves by sending them men who value them too. Every boundary you set with this returning man creates space for your actual soulmate to find you. Real love is patient, kind, and unwavering. It doesn't play games with your emotions or treat your heart like a backup plan. Trust the divine process of love unfolding perfectly in your life. In closing, as we face this test from your romantic past and whatever emotions it brings, let's move forward with wisdom and unshakable self-respect. Be prepared to welcome God's protection over your heart, face his return with calm confidence, and recognize that saying no to wrong love is saying yes to right love. Trust in the power of prayer and in God's perfect plan for your romantic future. You are walking toward the love you truly deserve, surrounded by divine guidance and strengthened by self-worth. Keep saying "I deserve genuine, consistent love" and watch as God honors your standards. If this message has helped you see through romantic manipulation and choose your worth over familiarity, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more divine guidance about love and Relationships. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a warning or blessing meant to protect your heart. When you share this message, you help other women avoid settling for less than they deserve. Each woman who receives this warning through you becomes part of your legacy of love and self-respect. Dear Lord, please give us strength to choose ourselves over convenient love, and the wisdom to recognize authentic partnership when it arrives. Help us trust your perfect timing for our hearts. Amen. If this message has touched your heart or helped you recognize manipulation disguised as romance, consider showing your appreciation with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Your support helps us continue sharing these divine messages with women who need to remember their worth. Please share in the comments what spiritual topics or divine messages about love and relationships you'd like to hear in our next video. Your suggestions help us bring you the guidance that speaks to your heart's deepest needs.